Now this is... Okay, so we're sitting at that. If I do... I need to test something, that's why I saved it. Chronostasis. What happens when I eat?
This is the famous welcome.
It's no special.
When offering a complete dining experience to discerning patrons, superb food and
I don't know
excellent
if this is
drinks
gonna
are
go.
not enough. One must always anticipate the needs of your patrons. I am constantly assessing the dining space from the viewpoint of my customers, the comfort, the decor. Our customers want more than just a meal. They come for the memories they can savor for years to come.
Master the way of the garçon. Ooh.
That was useful information, but you still have more to learn. You should visit more restaurants in the Glutton's Quarter.
Glutton's Quarter. There's 6 of them? Oh, there is. Stand and sit.
Welcome.
I want some green cherry.
From the elegant simplicity of straight spirits on the rocks to complex and fruity concoctions with little umbrellas.
Oh yeah, near
we serve all kinds
the
of
one we were
drinks.
singing. That's the one that
Cocktails can be served
if you
chilled or
go
warm,
to where Devla
shaken
or
stirred.
Popola were sitting
Everyone
in the
has their
fountain
own
in the main area,
preferences.
or
We
when she
encourage
was in
customers to
the
consult
tavern.
with our staff to create the perfect
When you get
cocktail
closer to her, she
profile
actually
for
starts singing. There's like the words appear. Master the way of the what's it? Sommelier. Hey, Julie, how you doing? Ah, oh, what are you streaming? Or what were you streaming?
Light, I'm glad you're enjoying all the food, but I hope all these rich meals don't slow
You
you
can
down.
slow me down.
Every one of our fish is fresh caught and delicious.
I'm gonna go with starfish and chips.
We get our seafood fresh every morning. Comes straight out of the ocean. Tastes great raw or grilled. A chef is
Ooh,
even more
nice. How
important
was
when
that
preparing
game?
uncooked
It's one
dishes.
I've-
The way you slice
I've
a
got
tuna
my eye on
makes
it.
all the difference in the world.
Got my hand, I'm like, I know it's like Poisson, but it looks like Poisoner. But yeah, how is the game? It's one I've seen people playing, but never paid too much attention to it because I've been drawn to it. I just haven't got around to getting it because it's on PC. Now we've got a better PC. I'm pretty sure I'd be able to play it. Oh, you love it so much? Oh, that's good. Because I heard, you know, it was good or it had its bad points as well, but I think I'm in the camp that I would like it.
You're gonna be a real food connoisseur by the time
Yeah.
this is over. You just have 3 more restaurants left to visit.
The meat grill.
Step right up. Get the best meat and kebabs in Houston.
Burger.
Our meat is shipped directly from the wildlands. We use only natural ingredients, none of that synthetic stuff. Grilling and roasting are the best. The key is knowing how to seal in the juices and flavors. And we do that better than anyone else.
Okay.
2 more places, Light, and you'll have managed to sample all the popular restaurants of the Glutton's Quarter.
Come enjoy the healthy fruits of the earth.
Pea soup.
Even kids who hate greens love my veggie dishes. Vitamins in vegetables are determined by their color. You want a wide variety for a well-balanced diet.
One more. That's the CD owner.
Almost.
The CD owner. I think you know where I want to go.
Almost there, Light. You have 1 more restaurant left to visit.
This dude? Yeah.
Like this? Welcome. We have a popular selection of sweets.
We're gonna go with a fluffy flan. Bitch just knocked me out the
Customers come
way.
here to put down their shopping bags and rest their weary feet. Our cakes and sweets are the perfect pick-me-up for just about everyone. We put a lot of love into our cakes, and that's what makes them so good. They're like treats for your palate and soul.
Well, you visited all the best restaurants. What do you say, Light? Do you feel like you've learned all there is to know?
Listening to scraps of advice from chefs won't make me an expert. Besides, most of what they told me was common sense, and they didn't tell me anything I hadn't heard before.
Maybe you should go back and talk to a real expert.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Go to the bank of the Lord and see what Gordon Gourmet has to say.
I got an extra serving for free.
Up here? I think it's up here.
Palace guards are conducting a search for the intruder calling herself the Savior. She has rose.
Okay, I should be okay just speak to him normally.
Weapon. Citizens are asked to report persons matching this description to the nearest
Well,
security
how goes the
officer.
culinary tour?
I did what you suggested. I visited the top restaurants in the neighborhood.
That is excellent news. So now let me give you the advice I promised. If CD's restaurant wants to turn its business around, wait, let me ask you something first. You've eaten at CD's and at the best establishments in Yusnon. Why don't you tell me what you think is the main difference between the two? I'd be interested to hear your opinion, in your own words, of course.
Why? Is this some kind of test?
Yes, exactly. Now tell me, what did all the successful restaurants have in common that poor old CD's lacks?
Let me see. Everyone I spoke to was helpful. They seemed honest and open. I don't think they were lying to me, but something seemed off.
Oh, would you care to elaborate?
Well, it almost felt like they were hiding something from the customers. But it wasn't as if they were deliberately lying or trying to deceive anyone. In fact, I don't think they realized it themselves. They thought they were telling me everything they knew. Yes, that's it. It was unconscious, like an instinct. They were hiding something, but they weren't doing it deliberately at all. I'd say the very best chefs, restaurant managers, and bartenders all share some kind of secret. It's like a special ingredient that makes their food stand out from the others.
What a wonderful deduction. You have hit the nail on the head. To think you discovered this answer only after visiting a few establishments. It is as you say. The best, most successful restaurants have a certain je ne sais quoi, a secret something that makes their offerings unique. And finding that something, that is what I do best. In other words, if the restaurant does not already have a special something, then I simply cannot help it.
Then what about CD's? Do you think you can help him?
I can tell you this, the chef there already knows his secret. The talent is there to make that restaurant a success. Unfortunately for him, the secret spice that gives his dishes flair is extremely rare. He cannot secure supplies, and that is why he struggles. Let me be specific. Once upon a time, CD's recipes all featured the spice commonly known as civet musk. But then supplies dried up and the restaurant fell into a long decline.
You seem to know a lot about CD's.
Well, a long time ago, let's just
I
say
see
we
the
have
sun.
a close history and leave it at that.
Fine by me. All I need to know is that if I can find this spice, the restaurant should start bringing in customers.
Yes, exactly. The problem is the spice is not easy to find. In fact, the only way to acquire it would be to defeat certain monsters. Such a shame. All for want of a single spice, his restaurant is failing. He has the recipe for success, he just needs the final ingredient.
Okay, Civet Musk sees a special ingredient can be obtained from the beast Schrodinger in Central Avenue. Defeat monster and show Gordon were made item.
So it turns out this civet musk is a precious commodity. Why don't you let
Really?
Gordon Gourmet know you have some? He can tell you
Oh wait, I
what
have
to
some?
do
Oh fucking hell, I just left.
Palace guards are conducting a search for the intruder calling herself the Savior. She has rose-colored hair and is carrying an enormous weapon.
Ha! I recognize that phrase very well. You found civet musk.
To the nearest
Thank you
security
indeed.
officer.
It's very kind what you're doing. CD's is lucky to have you on its side.
Why are you thanking me? If anyone should be grateful, it's me, and the owner of CD's for all of your helpful advice.
Oh, quite so. When you put it that way, of course you're right. I just get caught up in a project and start thinking it's
Oh,
my
yeah,
own
the hat.
restaurant I'm saving.
Lots of adornments
Back
that you
to
can put
business.
on her.
Here, I developed this new and original recipe. I want you to take it back to XIII's together with the civet musk you acquired. The owner will be waiting anxiously for you.
So, you still don't want to meet him yourself?
I'm afraid that won't happen. Not ever again. However, that doesn't stop me from wishing him and XIII's the very best. Please tell him that whatever happens, I'll be praying for his success.
Lightning, are you thinking what I'm thinking? Do you remember what the owner of CD's told us when we met?
You mean the story about his son that ran away from home when the restaurant started struggling? Great minds hope. We've both been thinking that maybe this son of his went on to become a famous food expert.
And that's why Gordon won't meet CD's owner. But he still clearly wants to help out. Let's take the civet musk and...
Gordon Gourmet created a new recipe for you. You should make it with this civet musk. Do that and you'll be able to save your restaurant. At least, that's what he said.
Why, thank you! This is wonderful! How can I ever repay you? This is incredible! Everything is here in black and white! A groundbreaking dish! I'd never have thought to do half the things in this recipe. The genius of Gordon Gourmet oozes from every word.
Notice anything else?
About the recipe? No, not particularly. It's well organized, written in a clear hand. Wait, this handwriting, it looks strangely familiar. Yes, I've seen it before. These swirls, these bold
It is caught
loops.
down.
Could it be?
I think so. It turns out Gordon Gourmet has a secret identity. He's your long-lost son.
He is? And you're sure it was him who created this wonderful recipe? But more importantly, he's in this town. Is he happy?
You have nothing to worry about. He's doing great. Except, I'm really sorry, but I don't think he wants to see you again. I can't tell you where he is.
But why? Yes, we quarreled when he left, but that was a long time ago. Is he still angry at me?
Do you have a message for him? I can make sure he gets it.
God.
Well, how about this? I'm gonna make his dish just like the recipe lays out. Would you be so good as to deliver it to him? At the very least, I want him to try it. Truth be told, what I really want to tell him is to come back to CD's and work with me. Perhaps if he knew that I still haven't lost my touch. Would that be enough to entice him back? I don't know.
I don't think words alone will do it, but if he tries your dish and likes it, that might be enough for him.
And there it is, finished at last. Here, please, I want you to be the first to taste it.
All right. I'm feeling hungry anyway.
We just ate like 6 different things. Oh. Restores all your HP. Didn't even need that, but okay.
Wow. This might be the most delicious thing I've ever had in my entire life. Really, it's incredible.
Why, thank you. Although all the credit must go to my son, it was his doing. Here, I've made enough for one more. I've asked you for many favors, but would you do this last thing for me?
Sure. I'll take it to Gordon Gourmet.
Hey, oh, here we go. Where are we off to? It's getting closer to time.
This is the famous
Oh, do I smell what I think I smell? I do, don't I? That must be my recipe.
Yes, the owner at CD's insisted that I bring you a portion so you could taste it for yourself.
I see. Well, then... Oh, yes. A perfect balance of fuzzy mutton and civet musk. The palate sings. It's a microcosm of culinary delight. A theme park of olfactory and gustatory attractions. And if you think that's hyperbole, I've only just begun. This is even better than I imagined. I always knew he was a skilled chef, but this...
So, why don't you go back there and help him out again in the kitchen?
Go back? What do you mean? I've never... Oh, all right. The cat's out of the bag. You've somehow figured it out. What my true identity is. Yes, I admit it. I am indeed the son of the owner of XIII's restaurant. It was a long time ago, but one day we quarreled, and I left the shop vowing never to return. We fought over cooking, you see. But even after I left, I vowed that one day I would rebuild the restaurant. That's what started me on my journey to becoming Gordon Gourmet. Since then, I devoted every waking hour to learning about the culinary arts. After many years of study, I finally had an epiphany. I realized what XIII's restaurant needed to regain its former glory.
You had a falling out because of the menu? But when your father saw your recipe, he was thrilled. All he could talk about was how he dreamed of you coming back. So the two of you could run the restaurant together, just like old times.
So he recognizes my ability. Oh, but it's too late. I can't go back now. The fact is, I abandoned him in the restaurant when times were tough. I'm ashamed of what I did. I can't face him again.
You mustn't feel that way, my son.
Father, how did you find me?
My apologies to the young lady, but I wanted to see you. I followed her after she left the shop.
He followed me.
What do you say? Let's start over. You set out on your own, did things your own way.
Barely thought it was masculine, but it probably is.
Your dreams. And now look what you can do. The recipe that you created was amazing. I've never seen the likes of it before. What can I say except that I am proud of you?
But Father, I left you.
Not in my wildest dreams could I have conceived of such a dish. Indeed, if you had given it to me back then, I doubt I would have recognized its greatness. But worse, I wouldn't have believed you could be capable of such a thing. I always underestimated you, my son. For that, you have my sincere apologies.
It's all right. And for what it's worth, I'm sorry for abandoning you and the restaurant when you were struggling to keep it going.
Looks like you two have made up.
Yes.
Now let's get to it, shall we? Together.
We'll make
XIII's
XIII's a success again.
We got a chef's hat! Wait, we got 2 souls for the price of 1. This is this beer?
Well, a microcosm of culinary delight, did he say? That sounds rather tasty to me. Was it as good as he said?
Want me to pick you up some takeout?
You know what I'd prefer over that? If sometime you made me one of your specialty dishes.
Makes sense.
I haven't spent much time in kitchen.
Wholesome
but if you want
reunion.
something off a campfire grill.
Wait, no, hold on. Okay, the chef's hat doesn't look as good. Why is it tiny? Why is this hat big, fucking huge? And this is like... It's a fucking hat for a dog. You know what? What's my go-to? Hold on. That one. I'm gonna try something. Caution beacon.
Maybe I could rustle something up. I was never as good a cook as Sarah, but
Right, so I'll be back. I'll be back in a couple of minutes. I need to move. I need to move. I've been sitting here for like I need to move. I'll be back in a couple of minutes. Right, back. Move it, move it, move it. Yeah. Okay, here's why. So, because I had the cold cough, whatever the fuck it was that my niece gave me, and I'm still kind of dealing with it at the tail end. I wasn't really exercising, so I was like, okay, I feel good enough, and it's cooler now. Like, hey, let's do some exercise. My body just went, fuck you. You're moving? Oh, we're going to give you some pain. You know when you're using muscle you haven't used for a while. So, yes. That's why I have the added, I can't, my stomach is like, oh you bitch to me. That's why when I can't laugh or sneeze or cough without it being like, so that pain you get after you've been exercising. Yeah, so that's where we're sitting at. That's why I don't want to be like coughing or laughing too much. Never mind, I've still got a bit of the cough anyway. Yeah.
I've been told that I grill a pretty mean behemoth steak.
But just moving is good. Especially with sitting down for long periods. Flanators! Hi! Ah, come here! Hey, how you doing, Apple? Stabby! Look at this weapon, look how unwieldy these are! Oh, this is Caius's, by the way. Wait, why was there healing going on?
Chaos takes
You're right. I'm good. Error. I'm having fun with this. I got past Caius. That is all I needed to do. That was my goal for today's stream. Oh no, not really tired. Oh. But also, I've got my appointment for my. I'm going from 2.5 Gs to 5G in 2 weeks today. Yeah. Okay, 6 PM I need to be there. No, 5 PM. I need to get to 5 PM, then I can pause time. I'm gonna stick about. I don't know which area to go to first. Kai still alive? Yeah, okay, it's... So, in the Wildlands there was a temple, and that's what we needed the Angel of Valhalla, which was the Chocobo, to get us there. So we healed him up, and the end of that part of the story was we went to the temple. It collapsed, we were left down the bottom, had to work our way up, and it was Caius. He couldn't die, he couldn't move on, and I couldn't save him because Yule, through all her different reincarnations, they were like stuck in a contradiction where some of the Yules wanted Caius to move on, some of the Yules wanted him to stay, so he was stuck there. Their goal was to try and push him on. Do characters in this ever for real die? No, well, I think his is a bit different because Yule is the chaos. That's what he gave the impression, that Yule was the chaos that burst forth. So it's all kind of her fault. Gone to shit. Turn into crystals for a while. Okay, crystals are more than 13. Where you had the false gods, which were the Falsi, who could cast... I'm not sure if cast is the right word. Could make anyone a Lissi. And in that they would get like a dream or a vision, and they would have a goal. The goal is what they would see in the vision. If they achieved their goal, they turned it into crystal. They went into a crystal sleep. If they didn't, they turned it into a Seath, which is one of the big hulking monsters that kind of look like walking zombies, but I guess crystallized in a different way. But no, we're stuck in the whole, since Goddess Etro was killed because we stabbed Caius in 13.2, Chaos burst forth, time is suspended. So no one's dying unless it's through being killed or disease. No one's being born either. Wait, did I save the game? I'm saving it here. I'm gonna use the chronostasis. But yeah, Yule was the chaos side. So Caius and Yule are in the temple just waiting for the end of days, and they're going to take all the souls that haven't been saved. I saved it there because I need to find chocobo chicks. Not chocobo chicks, the chocobo girls. What I'm after. Don't know where I need to go for this.
Give us a try. Fresh caught fish right here. None fresher than this.
Oh, hi! Oh, fuck.
Do you know what death is?
Eat the cookie dough in your freezer! Eh, that's a life goal right there. Okay, chocobo chick girl.
Chocobo, it's time to
Meow meow, chocobo chow.
I don't have a choice, do I? Meow, meow,
Oh, choco
choco chow.
That was adorable. Here.
What fucking noise was that? Fireworks.
You managed to get the fireworks light. It was quite the achievement.
Hope.
What? Is something amusing
Don't-
you?
Many.
What do you mean?
I got myself a date. This girl I danced with said she'd go out.
I can't even make that noise. My voice is still fucked. Ugh. I'm like a mouse that's broken.
We have the trendy equipment, everyone.
Don't you want to Chocobo? It's time to tell. What are the magic words?
Meow, meow, choco chow.
Oh, that was adorable. Here, this is.
I nearly got there. I know. I was like, I'll just try this, and then nope.
I'm getting the feeling you're not as amused as I am by this whole thing.
That was by far the most embarrassing thing I've ever done in my life.
See, I don't think they'll be down that way. Or maybe they will be. Oh no. Time. Okay, I'm gonna say no.
The Recreation and Leisure Committee would like to take this opportunity to welcome all new visitors to
It's by 6 p.m. 6 p.m.
the only crime
How many? Oh wait, how many? Six fireworks do I need?